Vicky. I'm a Year 1 SOH student.
I'm Yuzo, as A1 SOH student as well.
My name is Jolene and I'm a Year 1 student at School of Humanities.
Hi, I'm Esther. I'm Jolene's mom.
Welcome to the Game of Lineup. In this game, we have 5 alumni from each program of the School of Humanities. And we have 2 pairs of participants. Their job is to match each alumni with their correct jobs by asking them several questions in 5 minutes. At the end of each round, participants have to match each alumni with the job they think best fit. Are they ready for the challenge? Let's find out. Okay, are you guys ready to see the alumni?
Okay, yes. Sure.
Your 5 minutes start now.
Okay, how common would you say your career path is for a humanities degree holder?
Quite uncommon. I don't see many people like me in this.
So, pre-COVID, do you need to travel for a job? Because you mentioned you work with people in the States.
I travel regionally, mainly in emerging countries. The job itself does not require me to go to too far away, but regional-wise, yes.
So, name a skill which you have picked up in your humanities class that has benefited you greatly at work.
I think the ability to synthesize information fast and also communication.
He works in somewhere that's like filled with people from non-humans.
Right.
So it can't be like a very humans like based job, which I think
It's
this.
probably, yeah, my heart goes there too.
That's nice. Now you guys have 30 seconds.
I think left with this part. I think we'll sort.
Right.
You just take this first.
Okay.
You know what to sort to or not?
Yeah, we think he is the
Yeah.
regional manager for partnership and
Yeah.
sustainability.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes, for now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you use your laptop a lot at work?
Yes.
Okay. Would you say that your job is desk bound or non-desk bound?
Depends. Yeah, depends on the day.
Okay. So like I'm gonna go ahead and ask, what would you say is the most rewarding part of your job?
I would say meeting people, all sorts of people, and be able to share what they shared with me.
The job requires you to do a lot of research.
Research, yes, because we need to be prepared before we start the job.
Prepared.
Yes, so we need to know our stuff.
So do you expect yourself to be in this like job when you first entered university?
No, not at all. I wouldn't say there's a dream career. Actually, I didn't know what I wanted to be. So, yeah, but I think if I'm not whatever I'm doing now, I'm probably a teacher.
So, can you describe a bit about your daily attire? Like, is it something you're wearing right now?
Can be, yeah. I would say like whatever that is the most comfortable thing. That's what we wear every day because we are always out and about.
I high key think she's a journalist. She has like very journalist vibes, right?
Yeah, I think it's the correct one.
Journalist has journalist. Okay.
So, would you say that this is a career path that is common for a humanities degree holder?
I would say it's a path less traveled, yeah, by most.
You mentioned that it's quite an unexpected route for you, right? But would you say you've learned anything from your humanities class that benefited you in this current job?
Oh, definitely, because there are different topics, but the topics are just pointing us to train our minds into looking at matters and issues critically. So I would say that it all adds up for me and it helps me tremendously for my career.
Do you need to deal with physical products in your job?
Not really.
So would you say like stuff like analytical skills that you learn from humanities, like do you employ it like daily in your work?
Yeah, I crunch a lot of data. I'm basically pestering people for stats all the time.
And these stats are important for your clients, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, I will come up with scenarios based on the stats.
He sounds like the analyst.
Yeah, a bit right.
And like a lot of clients as well.
Yeah.
Seems like
This seems like it's not really. Yeah. Maybe analyst. Yeah, I think we choose analyst.
Okay, this one.
Okay, this one, you can change later.
I mean, we can change later. So, what is the toughest part of your job?
Toughest part of my job is really, having a limited set of knowns and a lot of unknowns, and then charting a path forward.
Is it a client-facing job? Like, do you help clients develop solutions for their problems, or?
I don't develop solutions per se, but definitely it's a client-facing job. I help to facilitate the use of the solutions or products, and also promote best practices and work with them.
So do you work as an individual player or team player? As an individual contributor or team player?
That's definitely a team player, and not just a team in Singapore, but globally as well. Yeah, so to work with teammates from basically all around the world, different time zones.
Okay, so what are absolute skill sets or talents that you must have at your job?
Absolute skill sets or talent. Yeah, I think as I mentioned, looking at data and limited information, and then charting a path forward, right? Making a strategy or a decision. That's something it is very key. So critical thinking and decision making. I think that's critical.
Okay. I think it is also.
I think lah. Okay lah. Enterprise sales.
Here's your
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, no, that's right. All right.
Name a skill which you have picked up in your humanities class that has benefited you greatly at work.
I think one of the key skills would be research. Research and my literature review. Very important. Literature. Going through the literature, making sure you know what's going on, making sure that you're well informed.
Okay, my first question for you is that, would you say that your industry is something kind of new and evolving, or is it already kind of established, like a traditional sort of job?
My industry this industry has been around for a while, but it's definitely evolving over time. The demands of this industry has changed significantly.
So what is the toughest part of your job?
What's the toughest part of my job? I think the toughest part of my job would be sometimes you don't have a deep knowledge of deep domain knowledge. You may not always have deep domain knowledge, but you can, have to spend time actually reading up, making sure that you understand at least some of it, so that you don't flounder around.
You mentioned earlier that in your job you need to do a lot of research, right? So what are the areas of research that you need to focus on?
Could be anything under the sun. So let's say I didn't know there used to be so many types of banking. Now I do. Yeah.
So does your job requires you to do with a lot of numbers? Do you have to deal with a lot of data and numbers?
Numbers, yeah, for sure. You have to deal with some degree of numbers. You have to deal with some degree of qualitative insights.
Okay, I guess. Okay, I can go with
I guess
that.
business development manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can the two of you in front turn to the back? And you have 30 seconds to make your final decision.
I think we're pretty good. Right.
No, I think just keep it.
Yeah.
We're going to keep
Okay,
it.
we're good. We're keeping the choices.
Yeah,
Okay.
Now that is your final answer.
Yeah, all wrong, right?
Are you guys confident?
Not sure. Get confused.
Okay. Can the alumni at the back, those of you who got it correct, please raise your hand. Raise your hand high.
That's good.
So two of them got correct.
Oh yeah.
Now, can you guys change to your actual job? Like switch to the actual jobs that you have.
Oh my god! Oh, this is correct.
So describe your experience for the whole game so far.
I think for me, like I realized that actually having a humanities degree actually gives you a lot of options, not just in the area of humanities, but you can always like expand and do other things in your career path.
I think it was kind of eye-opening. So a lot of it is like really taking the skills and using it in a specific job, but the job doesn't necessarily have to be so like outright humanities.
All the while I thought that course would be doing something more desk-bound, more dry, and surprisingly a lot of them are doing regional sales which are not very related or relevant to what they have studied. So I think it gives them an opportunity to venture into different roles and pursue different career. Yeah.
Now I feel more secure about my degree, and I don't have to just be a teacher anymore. I can be doing a lot of other things in my life, with my life. So I think humanities, it can be very diverse also. The fact that there were 4 of them who were involved with careers that involve crunching numbers, which you will not normally associate with a humanities degree student. Yeah.